Hi, Namaste, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I will be showing you how we have constructed our water harvesting pit. This has been done almost 7 years ago, and it's doing pretty well, and we have no issues at all. So on the left side, what you're seeing is the compound wall, and on the right side you have pillars, and this is the water pipe which is actually coming from the third floor, which is actually a penthouse on top of the second floor. So all the water from this pipe goes into this pit here. So this is an open pit, and we have put a lot of plants in them on the top of the pit, and that's why it's all covered with plants, and you will not be able to see the actual pit in this video. But whatever you see the plants, it's actually on top of the pit. So this is the border of the water harvesting pit that you are able to see. So let's go over to the other side also to just have a look. So if you notice, on the right side, on the left side you have the pillars. So we have a stilt floor, and this pit is in between the pillars and the compound wall. So you see the border here, and there is one more pipe coming here, which is actually coming from the terrace on the second floor, which has only penthouse, and there's a open terrace over there. So this pipe is actually coming from the open terrace of the second floor. I hope you are able to get a picture of how this is constructed now. So in a moment I will be showing you with a diagrammatically on paper how the whole thing has been constructed. And actually I have taken help of a consultant whose contact number I had got from the internet, and the person had come down here, physically inspected the place, and we have constructed as per his instructions, and he didn't charge anything. So I'm sure you can also do a similar thing, and if at all they might charge a nominal fee. And the charges are just labor costs, which is just the soil and adding some gravel. So we'll be paying only for that. Now let's see diagrammatically. So this is on the ground floor. It's a stilt floor which has only pillars, and this is the ground level here. And on the first floor, the whole thing is constructed. And if you come to the second floor, half of it is open, and there's only a penthouse which is constructed half portion. If you notice, when it rains, all the water gets from the second floor, it gets collected from this pipe on top of the penthouse. The water comes down through this pipe, and both of them drain into the water harvesting pit, which is this one. And the distance between the compound wall and the pillars is 4 feet. Okay, and if you also notice, the actual harvesting pit doesn't have any concrete walls inside, neither on the sides nor on the bottom, and all the water collected in the harvesting pit actually seeps out into the soil on all the sides, from the bottom as well as the side of the pit. So this is the actual detail of the pit. So the height is 6 feet, the length is 6 feet, and the width is 4 feet, because the distance between the compound wall and the pillars is 4 feet. And these are the two pipes through which the water comes into the pit. And next comes to the different layers of gravel and sand. So there is 1 feet of big gravel rocks, another feet of small gravel rocks, which is about 1 inch size. The big gravel size is almost 2 to 3 inches. Next comes a plastic mesh. It's a fine mesh, and above that you have another layer of coarse sand. You can have half feet or 1 feet, and on top of that you have a pure sand of another 1 feet. So this is how the heights are adjustable. There's no strict guidelines as to how the thickness of these gravel and sand. So that's how the water is actually flowing into the pit. So I had taken this video when it was actually raining recently. So this is the water coming from the top of the penthouse on this second floor. So all the water actually naturally just flows down into the pit. So all these are indoor plants, and because there's not much of space, I wanted to utilize this sand, to grow plants. And let's see the water coming down from the other pipe, which is coming from the open terrace of the second floor. So I was actually getting wet while recording this video, and so this is the water coming from the second floor open terrace. So I hope you are able to see the borders, and there is no stagnation of water in the pit. This is almost 7 years old, and there are absolutely no problems whatsoever. And even if there are any problems, I think it's not very difficult to repair it. Just remove all the material and then refill it with proper layers once again. That's it. So let's see this water flowing once again. So this is just naturally flowing. So if you notice, there is no pipe or anything. It's just concrete floor, and the water just flows due to the slope into the water harvesting pit. So I hope you got an idea as to how you can make a pit at your house. I hope all your doubts are clarified, and